We was down there for a good minute.
So we're gonna try this again.
Yeah, you took the words out of my mouth. I said, let's try this one more again. Welcome, y'all. At the Lockup panel. It's your girl Trees.
It's Nels.
And of course, the wonderful When Tay Talks. Thank you for joining us, Tay.
Wow.
And yeah, y'all, we hope everyone had a good 4th of July weekend. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm happy that Housewives didn't come on. This is gonna be a lighter week. And make sure you stay on, Tay, because we gotta talk. I need to figure out your schedule because I do want to talk about polygamous.
Oh, yes.
Okay. See when we can get that in. But yeah, y'all. So as you're coming in, please make sure you hit that like button.
Make sure you skip.
What?
God.
You scuba dive? What? See, it ain't just me. I'm not the only. This is what happened when you got too many days off. This is what happens.
What day? I ain't had no days off.
Well, you did work last night. I gotta get you.
What are you talking about, girl?
Happy Monday, Ashton.
That's what I meant to say.
But yeah, make sure y'all subscribe. And if you got any hypes left in your heart, go ahead and hype us up as well.
Not the
okay?
hype in the heart.
Okay, hype in the heart tonight. All right. And this is
say hype the video.
Right. Episode 7.
Hype me up.
Hype me up. Right. Season 7, episode 14, y'all. Bonita, I seen that shit going. I said, "Ooh, boy." It was looking real bad for Devon. And I'm just so mad that they always give us these little previews and don't finish them like we never.
When the hell is it coming on?
Right. That be blowing me. Hey, Joseph.
You reminded me of somebody I know very closely.
Who, Bonita?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, who's that?
Myself.
Oh, because I said,
I see it in the eyes.
Look, now that she said that, I'm like, okay, understandable.
That's why they're real pretty.
Hey,
they get them. They don't know they're that crazy, though.
You are exactly right. You hit the nail on the head.
What did that cake do to you?
Huh?
What happened?
I said, Bonita, what did that cake do to you? That cake.
No, she's.
Ooh. Child. But yeah, y'all.
I can see it. I was like, damn, that made me want a cupcake though.
It was a whole cake.
No, I don't like whole cake.
Like it was moist too. Why gotta have it the night before when everybody was over there?
Because they was too busy trying to get their freak on. They wanted to get to the point. You know what I'm saying?
Did that before everybody came. Bonita trying to cook and stuff, and Momu was like, every time she went in that oven, he was like, something else done.
Okay. Joseph said, I didn't had enough of these neighbors, these fireworks this past weekend. Haven't we all? Okay. I can understand that.
During the day.
My power was out. I was at the hotel, the casino hotel. And
not you over here playing them numbers.
Friday, I went live and the power glitched and went out for a second. So I came back, had to start another live because I made a mistake and ended that one. And then it just went completely out. My car was in the garage. Huh?
In this heat?
You know what? Luckily, I didn't even know it had stormed that bad because I didn't hear no thunder or anything. I just seen like in the windows because I'm in the basement. I just seen that the windows, it had got dark. I'm like, it got dark real fast, but I didn't know. But my neighbor was like, oh, the wind was like, woo, like the wind was terrible. And I'm like, seriously? Because I knew that it was going, I would have went and got my car to the garage. If I would have been thinking about it, I probably wouldn't because I probably would just think whatever. But it went out completely and the temperature had dropped like maybe 20 degrees. Came back upstairs. That was the only saving grace. But the power was out. My car was in the garage, stuck in the garage, and
because you can't get it out oh wow, that's crazy.
I don't have a door on it, so it was just in there. So I just went to the hotel on my cycle. I was hurt. Do you hear me? Hurt. Like in the thrill of it, the midst of it. Okay.
Look, just be happy. We had 100 degrees out here, and I said, God, please don't let the power
That's
go
how it
out.
was here. It was hot like that
Over
here.
100 degrees.
Because I said, if this power go, I ain't gonna be able to do it. I'm like you. I was like, I understand hotels. It's a holiday weekend. It's probably $500. We're gonna have to spend that.
There was some places
I had ordered a swamp cooler, and like one of those swamp cooler air conditioner things. I had ordered one of those, and it had just came, and I went live. I was gonna hook everything up after I went live, and I couldn't do nothing.
Child, well, y'all stay cool out there because I know we was hot all over everywhere. What up, though? I got to catch you on love. Yes. What up? Lie. What is it? Lies, more lies. I like the name.
More lies. Yeah, y'all was over there when y'all was on the live when it went
out. Hey, Bridget.
I'll get the tea, drop the tea. I'm like, yo, there's the power out.
Right. That's hilarious. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and run this intro, and then when we get back, we're gonna get into this foolishness that is the life after lockup. Let's get shady.
Last drip from the skyline pain. Shade in the city, true hits like a banger. I said it, I meant it, no need for disclaimers. Said it's right away, but they just false claimers. Concrete beats are heavy like cinder. Looking for one, but the streets feel winter. No filters, no edits, I'm raw with my splinters. My life a movie, they watching the trailer. Said it, I'm not gonna hold you. Said in the city, there's life in the mold. You like and subscribe if you feeling the vibe. This is my word, I just let you inside. Said in the city, I'm not gonna hold you. Said in the city, my words gon' console you. Like and subscribe if you feeling the vibe.
Let's start off with our faves. Okay, well, at least my faves. You know what? I was gonna switch.
I think it's got to be everybody's fave. They the only people on. They making the show.
They really are. They really are holding this show down because I really don't care about nobody else. That's why
I don't either. And I'm mad that you keep on getting them.
God is good. I told you, God don't play about me. So we start out this episode. Damon is claiming he about to take accountability for not coming home the other night. And Gigi said, well, who was you with? And he said, I was with, my daughters, my mama, my sisters. And we all know that's a bold-faced lie. So she asked Damon, why didn't you sit with them? He was, but there was also someone else. Because I love when she was like, so why didn't
he also wasn't at his mama house, like he said.
No, right. He wasn't at their mama house.
And so she was like, well, why didn't you send the picture? And he claims with the phone, the phone was geeking. And so
I'd be like, it's funny because it worked. It seems to be working fine now.
So I asked you to FaceTime.
Okay. So then apparently, and then he blames it on the little girl spilling the tea. And so he had to clean that up. And I said, not throwing her in it. So Gigi knows his bullshit, but she chooses to ignore the red flags anyway. And he said,
that, he can't even try none of this with Benita.
Okay. And so he said, I would never lie to you. And I don't understand what's so unbelievable about what I said. And I said, everything. But she asked him, well, was any of your daughter's mothers there at all? Because mind you, you got 4 of them. And he tells her, nah, my mama picked them kids up. And I said, Lord. So then he said, and I never break your trust. And she's like, okay, Momo. And I said, girl, you about damn dumb. So in confessional, Damon said he don't want to break Gigi's heart. And then we get to see Benita, who go down somewhere in Baltimore and meet her homegirl. And she lets her know, this, okay, I ain't seen him in like almost 24 hours now. He been gone. Was it 12 at that point? How many hours had he been gone? I don't think it was a full day yet.
In her head, it was 24.
Right. And so she was like, I got this man an Uber. That's what would have really bothered me. Not only did you leave me, but I paid for it. I paid for you to get in the Uber and dip on me. Essentially, that's what happened. Even though she didn't know that that's what she was doing. So I would have been real 38 hot. So I understand where Benita's coming from right now.
And on top of that, I paid for your Uber and you took the car.
Well, no, his mama, Miss Keita took the car.
Is gone. So now wherever I go, I need an Uber.
And they ain't had the keys. Like, didn't Benita still have the keys? So how did they get the keys then?
Maybe they had an extra set. That's what I had to think. That's what I had to think.
Maybe he just took her with her from Benita.
What happened?
Maybe he just took them from her.
That's true.
He took them and hid them outside or something?
What, the keys? His mom probably met him at the house. Benita was probably fast asleep, child.
I wouldn't doubt it because the
Ain't
way,
got nothing. How long?
as many times as they said they got it on, it wouldn't surprise me if she was
Yeah,
knocked
she's
out.
probably knocked the hell out.
Lies More Lies says, is that the one hiding his women but wants to be? Yes, absolutely. Lies More Lies. That's exactly who it is. So basically, she mad. She said that we're gonna be back in jail or in the hospital, and she admits there's something in her gut and her butt that's telling her there's something off. Okay. So then she decided, and she said, I believe that mama know more than she letting on.
And
so
do.
she said, well, just let that man hang himself, okay? And so she shares with production that she hopes he's not off with another woman because he might come home to a real rude awakening. And so she calls Miss Keita one last time to see what she gonna say to her. And Miss Keita admits that, I did speak with Damon and, his tooth was hurting real bad. So he went to get some rest. This was my number one question.
Where he rested?
Right, thank you. Where did you didn't know that if he's not at your house, where is he resting? That's exactly what I would have asked his mom.
That's look, because I ain't gonna lie, I was a little disappointed with Benita because I was like, where's he resting?
Right.
Where?
And
the fact that she ain't asking, I was like, I know she just too mad.
Them answers together, gonna be in peace.
I said she is too mad to think straight because I can't see her not asking it. She's just too mad.
And see, I would be the one, even if I didn't think about it in the moment, I have no problem calling you back to clarify.
And another thing.
I just had another question. And the fact that she just let that blow over her head, I said, okay, either we playing dumb because we on TV.
I think she
I couldn't even be Moo-Moo's damn mama because these bitches is not about to be calling me.
Exactly, ain't answering the phone.
What? Dewan, I don't know. Call him. Goodbye.
Right. So
I wouldn't answer the phone.
So yeah, she said, Benita said, okay, well, did you talk to him while he was at urgent care or after? And then Miss Keita pauses and says, I ain't asking.
She like urgent care. She like, what's urgent care?
Right. So Benita said, okay,
urgent care.
She was like, well, what happened to the car going missing? And did y'all take it back? And so she said, yeah, girl, we needed the car because we needed an oil change.
But wouldn't that be like the first thing you would think? I would think that somebody had stolen. Like, what the fuck? Somebody stole your car.
Right. Not even that. And this is one of the reasons why I feel like I know this is a lie, a bold-faced lie, even though we know she lying anyway, is because if I'm going to loan you my car, I would probably make sure the oil was changed before you got in it.
And I'm going to let you know when I need it back.
That part. And so she tells Benita, well, I thought that was just a, one-time thing. And so she shrugs it off like, it's not a big deal, but yeah, we got the car. So Benita get off the phone with Miss Keita and she tells her friend C that, it sounded like she was really struggling like I am over her words. And so C reminds her, Miss Keita's loyalty is to her son. Okay. And so Benita's pissed and she decides to end her night, but not before telling production that if he wants her, he gonna have to fight for her. And then she start going off in the Uber. I'm surprised she didn't get kicked out. I'm surprised that, because if I was her driver, I'd be like, man, we ain't got time for all this. I'm gonna let you off at the next block. You can call
it. Probably wasn't no damn Uber. It probably was production.
Oh, you think it was production taking her home?
Yeah,
yeah, and that's true because there was a camera in the car. That's true. And so yeah, she decides to stop filming. And so then we see damn Gigi, she done took Damon over to her salon suites or whatnot so she can braid his hair. Go on and braid his hair back in his hood, feeling good. Okay. And so she said, Damon said, well, I'm trying to hit the streets. Okay. Once my hair is finished. So Gigi a little irritated because she was like, you literally been out for 72 hours and you've only spent 12 of them with me. And he's like, man, you need, huh?
She been timing it because she done said 12 hours a couple times. Like she was timing. Right. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, but I think the fact that she's like 72 hours, clearly she clocking. She legitimately clocking. So he's like, I need Gigi to understand I just got out. You know what I mean? I just want to pop out for an hour or two. Ladies, piece of advice. I'm sure the ladies on the panel know when a nigga say he's going out for an hour or two, that's not true. That's not true. We go out for an hour or two. Yeah. That's
be on some shit.
Okay. And then he slips up and says something about the strip club, which really makes her mad. And so, and I'm not even gonna hold you. Baltimore got some nice strip clubs though. So anyway, so then he said, part of this is mental, and he just needs to get outside. So that's when she talks about the amount of time, and then he's like, okay, and so she said, well, I feel like you trying to manipulate me, and he talks about that's when he brings up the strip club. Sorry. And so Gigi said, fine, go enjoy yourself. And she said, and once she done with his hair, she said, and close the door behind you. And she gets in her own Uber and leaves him and tells him to enjoy his night. And so Damon thinks she's playing while, Gigi said, no, I feel overlooked. And yeah, then she's annoyed, and, he decided to go to a lounge, but we all know that that's not what happened. So then the next morning, she's annoyed. Apparently she cussed him out because he came home at 3-4 in the morning. That clearly wasn't an hour or two. So he decides to get up and he's pick a fight with her so he can go to Benita's house. And then Benita's on the phone with her homegirl telling her that, Damon tried to call me last night and send me provocative photos. And I guess he thought he was being sexy. And she said, I'm cool off sex with that nigga. She said, I done went without it this long. And so then she goes to his IG and she sees that this was online 12 hours ago. 12 was it? This must be, somebody need to go play them numbers.
What if she didn't?
I would have wanted to know where he took the pictures at.
Exactly.
Where was you when you took those?
And why he ain't block her on Instagram already? Like, what are you doing, Damon? Moo, you didn't come out with all these plans.
Because he know not to play with her.
Block the girls from the stuff that you say you wasn't doing, but you doing.
He's stupid.
And a horrible liar.
And a horrible liar. Because there's no way, like you said, her and Gigi would be blocked, so they don't know what I'm doing. But, again, he just got out. I'm going to chunk it off to his mental, as he says, okay? So, of course, we see Benita. She all upset. She done smashed this damn cake, the welcome home cake that she done bought for him. And, she feels betrayed. And, I mean, she got tears in her eyes. She just sitting there. You know that mad. With ladies, you know that type of mad where you shaking. Like, if you see that in your face at the wrong time, you might end up on Snap. That's how she looked.
I think she was like that before. The cake thing.
I think she was like that before.
Yeah, that stage, that cake look a little staged. That was being extra, but before she was giving like she was ready to bite his head, like take his whole head off.
And then of course we see Damon get out of the Uber and approaching Benita's house, and then of course they gonna turn. And I said, stop playing in our face, love after lockup, because we needed to see her get that off. Let her get that off your chest. But
what if they would have just had the door open and somebody snatched his little ass in?
That would have been look. Or if you just would have seen him go back down them steps that he walked up. That would have been real good. Because I ain't even gonna hold you. I wouldn't have let him in. All right, speaking of somebody else who needs to braid their hair.
Oh my God. What's this, Dia?
It's Nels's favorite now.
Oh my God. I don't know. Tay, they were yours.
We broke up.
We broke up.
As soon as she got to braiding that hair, and I'm pissed about that damn hair. We're done. I'm done with them. Go ahead, Nels.
So Dia and Cyrus, they're in the hotel. He said that he had sex for the first time in 3 years. Now, I did see on social media what they was talking about. Did you see where he said he had sex for the first time in 3 years? But they were saying he's been locked up for 6. But
I think Tay said something about that too.
It was 3. I went back to my notes. I went back to my notes and it was 3. So I was like, no, they had misinformation, because I was like, I really need to check into this, because what?
But I know, what would you say, Tay? But who braided the hair?
That's that question remains a thing. And also too, they tell them the years on a thing, but like some of them guys that be in prison, he just said he haven't had sex in 3 years. Some of them, when they be like, I haven't had sex with a woman in 2 years, and like, wait a minute, why did you add the woman part in there? Because that should be assumed. So just like, well, I like how he said it, but that coupled with the braids, he probably been hearing people say when they get out and they say like,
speaking of that,
left it out.
I thought I sent y'all something on IG to both of y'all. He in jail. He back in jail.
Yeah, he been back in jail.
And she owed some money or something like that, because he was in an apartment staying in an apartment in her name, but she didn't live there.
and some girlfriend
Mm-hmm.
was there. That's what, but they didn't say the girlfriend was Dia because they said Dia is a witness.
And what's wild to me is how is he?
House and stuff he had and the drugs that he had in the house.
I'm
Apartment.
just confused how he pulling these hoes with the missing tooth. Like I mean I can understand maybe because D is a little off, but how you out here just pulling hoes with a missing tooth?
There's a lot of them that's just
That
off.
he, maybe he do sign language or something. Because I know as soon as he open his mouth, it is hello, good damn, bye, goodbye,
Right,
Mhm.
and it's right there in the smack, sir.
right up front.
Yeah, we're gonna break up, especially, and I ain't messed with you before.
We're gonna break up. So yeah, D is goofy ass talking about how he looks so good naked, and he said it just felt good to be next to a warm body, and that's really what it's given. Boo, you're just a warm body.
Mhm.
Um, so they have to go back to his parole office so he can do his orientation, and then they plan to spend New Year's with both of their families. So she's so pressed for this man to meet her kids, talking about the kids are going to be devastated, while they're really just probably thinking, thank goodness I'm gonna have my mama for a little bit longer. Okay.
You gonna be devastated.
Exactly. So he's ready to go see his mom because apparently she only had 2 visits with him since he's been locked up. He said, he can't expect, people to put their life on hold just to make him happy. And he completely understands. So he goes into the PO's office. 3 hours later, he comes out and tells her, you know what, I got bad news, and tells her that they're going to lock him up today. And I'm thinking to myself, sir, you would have never made it back out.
Right, that part.
If they're going to lock you up, they're going to put handcuffs on you while you're in there.
And you call yourself doing a walk in the park away, like boy,
They don't give a damn if somebody's outside waiting for you. They're going to let you call them from the jail phone, sir.
right.
Right.
They gonna come out there. Remember they did that with Demondre. Remember the COs them came out there like yeah, he won't be
Exactly.
returning with y'all.
Yeah,
And
he's
I
talking
was
about,
sitting out there. I know people have done it, but that was another thing that blew me. I said, "Girl, you ain't go nowhere and do something in that 3
for
hours.
3 hours.
3 hours."
She was
But
in
she's
there.
not the first one. A lot of them do it. A lot of them sit out there for 2-3 hours waiting for them. Bless her
You
heart. Hey, Veronica.
Be in there for that.
You'd have to come from your PO's phone or something, because yeah, absolutely not. But yeah, he told her, oh, a warrant popped up and said I might be gone for a couple years, and then, it's a
Just
joke.
kidding.
You big ass jit.
That's
I
exactly what
was
he
like,
is.
oh,
But he is. I mean, technically, he is a jit.
exactly. And look, she thought it was funny too, big dummy.
But that
Um,
just shows how much she don't even know him, because that could have been true, and you don't even know him.
Right.
mm-mm.
Sad.
But apparently he put it in the universe because, like we said, his ass is locked the hell back up now. So
Bridget said, "What is the criteria for the mates of the inmates? Advanced window licking." That was funny, Bridget.
The number one damn criteria. You need it, we good.
So they're heading over to her sister Claudia's house. She says she's nervous for him to meet her mom, but he seems to be more nervous to meet Claudia. And really, I understand why, because this girl's not excited to meet him. She said, listen, Dia can't expect us to get excited every time she brings home a new project. I said, well,
I love Claudia. Claudia keeps it 100.
yeah.
Claudia need to feed that damn daughter of hers. That's the only thing I had with Claudia.
Is that Claudia's daughter?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
Oh, she eating all the food from her.
I'm like, whatever you
I
eat,
thought that was her homegirl.
get some
No, they
beans.
did say Dia's
bread.
beans. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, she's more worried about the mom because she feels like her mom feels like Jaden, like he's a Jaden, 2.0. And Claudia feels like basically Cyrus saw the benefits that Jaden was getting and he want to cash in on it also. So she said if she had to gauge how their relationship will work out, she's going to give it a strong 2. All right. So then Cyrus's mom, Cindy, got to Claudia's house and met Dia's kids and her mom, Liz. And I thought it was cute because, Cindy said she was super excited to finally get to hug her son. And then Dia's kids was like, well, we'll let you hug him first. Y'all don't really give a damn, but go ahead. Go on.
I know, right? Y'all don't know this man.
You don't hug him first and only because y'all ain't hugging them. You're not touching them.
Exactly.
Y'all gonna laugh at me.
Do it for the camera.
I did get a little sensitive.
Oh my God. You always get mama. You get sensitive with everything, ma'am.
Don't do that. You break something in everything. Don't do that.
I do not. And guess what? That happens at least and you getting sensitive, okay? Ma'am.
I ain't gonna say I did too. It was a little touching.
I was like,
what part was touching? What part was
I don't know. It was just something she got teary-eyed.
No.
I got
okay. If we're talking about the part where
so anxious.
If we're talking about the part where the mom got emotional when she saw him through the window.
Yes.
No, okay, that part was touching. I thought y'all was talking about the kids.
No, hell no.
Your kids don't know no damn Cyrus.
No, they don't know him.
That's how I was like, what are y'all talking about?
No, it was
nobody was moved with dead tears or nothing. Them kids would have been fine.
So yeah, before they go in, this girl standing outside talking about, we're about to go in and meet the kids. And if, you're really invested, let's go in. Otherwise, let's not. If you don't want to be here, then we won't go in. Girl, all you talking about is this man meeting the damn kids.
After you done brought this month from jail.
This far, right. Where he gonna go?
Package. A get out of jail starter kit. Don't she got them tattooed on her too? The fingers or something?
I think so. I think she a fool like that, yeah.
And then once again, this little big ass jig gonna start some, well, I guess I better get going then.
I mean, it wasn't funny when he said it.
I was like, oh my God, ew, just
listen, he's telling the truth. He wasn't
playing. And look, he wasn't playing. Hey, Gloria.
So then he told her that he's gonna embrace them the way he's embraced the kids, the way he's embraced her. No, boo, she embraced you. Okay.
That part.
And his mom, like we said, saw him outside the window. She got emotional, which we all said it was a little touching. Okay. She started crying before he even made it to the door. This man walks in, shaking the kid's hand, talking about something. This is exactly what I wanted. I feel like a dad. You walking around shaking the kid's hand, I feel like a daddy.
This man away from them damn kids.
Okay. He over here like he going to a job.
Playing house. Talking about some he feel like I'll be the dad.
This is exactly what I wanted. I feel like a dad.
And you know what? In real, like, because we know in reality they're probably no longer together. To her mother's and her sister's point, if anything, I feel bad for them kids because here again, it's been proven that she done brought another project home, and it didn't work out.
Him going to jail was the best thing.
Hey,
one that don't give up.
Hey,
she took that. All right, so then we see Liz. She wasn't playing no games because when they was in the kitchen, she was like, she saw him taking shots. And she was like, are you even supposed to be drinking? And Dia like, damn, like, girl, like you ain't even a PO. Relax, all right? They're closed tomorrow. He already did his drug test. Then Claudia took him outside and said, look, let me tell you something, all right? This right here, this is my baby for real.
I like Claudia.
She said, I don't want her to be with no flunky, no crash dummy. Not once did he say I'm neither one of those.
Right.
But, and he said, you're going to like the way I treat your sister. All right. So then she pulls out her federal ID and shows him that
she about this life.
She was in the feds. Okay. He was like, oh, I would have got rid of all that stuff. She said being in prison makes you hopeful and eager to anything. But when you get free, you basically like, I'm going to just live my best life. And that's why she has no faith in this situation going anywhere.
Because she already know what they doing with She'll pass around the prison. They already
And I
got
think,
one.
I think that has a
Not
lot
the
to do-
prison pass around.
I think that has a lot to do with the jail talk, because sometimes, yes, it's purposeful jail talk. But I think while you're in jail, yes, you may be hopeful, you may be eager, and you mean it while you're in there. And then when you come home, it's a whole new world.
Right. You like, oh, I ain't been outside in a while.
Exactly.
But that's why I don't understand why a lot of these inmates and these people that take them on, why they don't realize that these people need time once they get out. They're not
Because they
ready
believe the jail talk, Bookie.
they're not ready to come home to ready-made family.
They believe the jail talk. The jail talk be good.
It's just
They
sound
believe
down.
the jail talk.
Somebody that you don't even know. Like, again, I see if it was somebody you knew, like Bonita.
Right.
I
That's
see
true.
her with the mom with the mess.
Right.
But somebody you don't even know, how they gonna woo
Yeah,
you?
they be on the websites looking for these people.
Right. Like, what?
That's
Like
true.
they're purposely taking this on. They're looking for it.
On pen pal websites. Like, for why?
And and you already know, I never understand why the girls with the kids do it. Like, if you were single, minding your business, or your kids are out your house, and that's what you choose to. What's the one with the weird looking hair that had the whole concert? And cousin Lauren said it wasn't a concert; it was only 2 people in the audience, and the guy was in prison for Michael. Michael, Michael, yeah.
What was her name?
Oh wait, concert.
Remember, she did a show. She called herself Mama Yo. Was
her
weird
rap name Mama or something like that?
Yeah, yes, her rap name was Yo Mama.
Was it with the chick with the doll, baby?
Yes, yes.
I don't remember her doing no concert.
Yeah, the last time she came out, she
had a show. That's how we know she had a rap name.
She had a manager and all that stuff was there. It was like 3-4 people in the audience.
Maybe I missed the first episode or something.
I think maybe you did miss the first week. Because
I don't.
I remember saying, "Oh, she had a show." Lauren said, "No." She said everybody in that crowd knew her. It was nobody in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The crowd consisted of the manager and them that was in the back.
Right.
They brought the same people back out to the audience and act like that she was introducing, like she was meeting and signing autographs. It was a mess.
Yo Mama. I mean, it was, I don't know. She was interesting. I couldn't get past the fact a grown-ass woman with a Cabbage Patch doll buckled up.
And buckling up and taking a doll every damn where with grandkids. And what about when the auntie told her his name is Michael?
I love that.
She was like, she was like, when is Mikhail? When he get out? The auntie was like, when he get out, never. His due date is never. Batch.
Oh God,
and his name is Michael. Who the fuck is Mikhail?
Oh my God, y'all! Every time Tay come up here, my face legitimately hurts. It hurts from laughing. All right, y'all. Let's move on to Tay's favorite new couple, and that's Kirsten. And what's
I am glad you got them.
Okay. Go on.
That Brady ass. So Kirsten and Brady. So Kirsten got her 2 little ones, and they are going to meet up with Brady because he has earned a 48-hour hall pass. Is that what they call it in jail?
I guess so. Yeah, I guess
so. We can say hall pass. So they get him 48 hours where he can leave the facility and go out and be with the free people in the free world and live like a regular person. So they're going to pick him up. They are 6 hours away.
I wasn't mad at that little girl being like, when are we getting there?
Are we there yet? Are we
there yet? They look like they ain't got no type of tablets, devices. I feel for you.
Because she wants to spend time, her and her kids, with Brady and all this shit. I'm surprised that baby daddy even let this go down. But I digress. But she going to meet him.
I wonder if the baby daddy is still on the rugs, on the mat.
Who? Her baby daddy?
Isn't that why her and the baby daddy broke up? It's because he still had a math problem?
Her baby daddy ain't got no math problem.
Because remember, he was in jail for rugs. That's how she ended up meeting Brady, right? Because they were cellmates. Or no, I'm confusing her.
No. She met Brady because Brady she
used
thought
to
Brady
live
was
next door to
stealing
them.
from her
Oh,
house.
yeah, I'm sorry. I'm confusing her with Dia's stupid ass. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. Brady was stealing from her baby daddy parts off his truck. So yeah,
And she went over and knocked on the door.
pissed, and then she ended up finding him once he went to jail.
She is fed. What they call them? Window lickers in the chat. Is that
top tier, top down tier. Go on the top of the list. Okay. So I don't know what about that turned her on. She probably had Brady steal that damn part. She probably was sick of that baby daddy. So because they hate each other, they act like they do. But so Brady the kids asking her like, are they gonna kiss and all this stuff? And she like, are y'all gonna be nervous if we kiss? Or what y'all gonna say? So they said that she can kiss them. So Brady bring his skeletal looking ass on through there, and he get in the car, and Brady is still on that shit, y'all. I'm sorry to say.
You think he's on the rugs?
He's on that shit.
He looked.
He just always is jittery and nervous. He got in the car and
even
stuff.
Like his face and his eyes, he's just like moving slow, just like
something is wrong. Even
I wanted to give Brady the benefit of the doubt.
Have you seen him in the confessional?
Yeah, he look a little.
I told you.
Hold on. But you know, sometimes that jittery and anxiousness, and not that I'm speaking from experience by any means, but they say a lot of that when they're going through withdrawals, that they do that too.
Yeah, he been in jail for 6 or 7 years, and he is on the Suboxone or something that he said, the curb that appetite, but he shouldn't still be having the jitters like this. If he hadn't been using while he was
he looked soulless behind the eyes.
Right. Not to mention every time they show his eyes are sunken back in his head. Every time even when they show him in his confessional, look how slow he blinks.
Mm-hmm.
Now we'll go back and watch it.
Yeah, it's giving Dolphin nod. Like every time he blink, it looked like he had fallen asleep, and then he opened his eyes back, but he's still talking.
I can't.
Brady is
good one.
Yeah. So he get in the car, the kids giggle. He get in the car and stuff, again looking like he putting up some stuff. So they get to the hotel, and they doing a little thing, they talking, and then he gonna have the nerves to say that he's gonna be like a father figure to the kids, even though they got their own pappy.
Okay.
And that he's gonna be the disciplinarian.
He did say that. I did. I definitely clocked that.
To whose kids? Because you're currently on discipline. How you gonna discipline somebody else?
Well, not even that. What about the kids that you have?
And why is that the first thing to come out of your mouth, talking about some discipline somebody? And then even when he was talking about the man role and the damn woman role and God and all this, you in fucking jail. Is that your role? Is that in the Bible?
Preach, say.
Really, what? Are you cool? Like, what are you talking about? So he just want to beat on them damn kids.
Somebody said that. I don't know if it was about him or if it was about the last guy, but somebody definitely said that that's what he just waiting to beat on them kids.
That's it. Because what are you talking about? The disciplinarian and like no love and nurture, support him. He talking about disciplinarian when he's currently on discipline from the state.
Gloria said Brady equals kite. It took me a minute to understand what she was saying.
He's fine. He's fine. Mm-hmm.
Okay, hey, behind the shade.
When everybody went inside, then he had to go out to the car. For what? He left something in the car. For what? Brady is high. Kristen says that her and Brady couldn't do anything really like that because the children are there. It ain't no way in hell I'm going to let this man that my kids have never met in their damn life be in a hotel room with me and him. And I have especially a daughter. And he's getting out of jail and I have a son. And he's talking about disciplining them.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Now, I think this makes a very good thing. Behind the shade, very good point. I did remember that because I did point that out. He threw up in the car a few weeks ago. Yep. And, you know, he tried to chunk it off to anxiety. And I said, nah, something ain't right about that. Something ain't right.
Yes. Yes. When he threw up in that car, I said, he's still on that shit. It ain't from no anxiety or nothing like that. No. He was having withdrawals then because he hadn't had none because he probably was in another cell somewhere else, like the 24 hours before they actually release them. You know how they take them to another place? They don't be in the same part. So he probably couldn't get nothing. That's why he threw up. Yeah. And so he says that part. Kristen says that, but they did sneak and get some little kisses and stuff in the bathroom.
Tay is just so disgusted.
I'm disgusted with him and her. Like, she don't see something is wrong with her. But
they put out a thing of her mug shots too. She a criminal too.
Yeah, I knew she was. I knew she had to be. And her baby daddy probably is too, because remember the first episode when they was talking about how they hated each other, and she was like, "You getting this felon and stuff? You'd have married him in jail." And she was like, "Don't let me get on your batches." And he was like, enough said. He just moved on. Like, next topic. Like, okay, I'll fix the car. Going on.
Right, moving along.
Right, next. But then she says that they that she had to spend another $1,000 for this trip here, and she's paying for a hotel for Corey, the baby mother, and his daughters. His daughters are gorgeous.
Yes, they are.
Those daughters were gorgeous, and Brady didn't look too bad either. But their mother is really pretty. That girl, the mother, her
genes definitely took over.
Yeah, she's really pretty too. But I think it's a mix with her and his little shaggy looking ass. But his twins were very pretty. They looked cute before, but when they showed them like now that they're older, I said those little girls are gorgeous. Mm-hmm. So she's supposed to be coming and bringing the girls. I wouldn't spend my money to come there and for chat.
Even if you want a hotel room,
yes. He had to see when he get his sorry ass back to the States, because you wasn't fucking with them when you was in jail. So no, I'm not about to spend my time and money on gas to come up there. None of that. And so she calls him and he goes out to talk to her, and she tells him that she not coming because one of the girls has swollen lymph nodes and they got to see and get some tests and see what's going on. So he was like, oh, okay, well, now he's concerned about the daughter or whatever. Then Kirsten comes out, want to be nosy, and he tell her. So instead of her saying, oh my God, is she going to be okay? What's going on? Whatever. She's concerned because she had the hotel room. Go over there and do something with Brady and not have him sleeping in the room with them kids. Do that with that extra room. That where she get that money from? Because the last time she said she had used all her $1,000 in savings. So where you get another $1,000 that quick when he only been out in the halfway house for a month or two?
Now, don't get me wrong. I tend to be a little bourgeoisie, okay? They were at a Hampton Inn.
What up, vacay?
Hampton, I'm just saying, a Hampton Inn ain't that, depending, especially what they were in Wichita, Kansas, I don't think it was that. She probably spent maybe $89, $99 a night. And then if she went to Orbitz or somewhere real, she might have got it for $79. So she probably got a good deal on them rooms based on where they were.
Or Trivago.
Trivago. But the Hampton Inn ain't hard. The Hampton Inn ain't hard.
But you know what? The Hampton used to be really nice, but they have went down the shits. But they used to be really nice. But I didn't even pay attention to that. That's where she was staying at, because I thought they was like at the damn Red Roof.
And unfortunately, I only know that because I used to be a Hilton employee, so I know all the damn brands.
Okay, so maybe.
Thank you, Bridget. I just want to say
$1,000.
Oh, hold on. What happened?
I was saying thank you to Bridget. She sent a cash app.
Oh, thank you, Bridget. Yes, thank you, thank you.
My fault.
Yes. So I'm like, I don't know, but she was just concerned about that room and not concerned about his daughter. And I'm surprised he didn't pick up that Mr. Disciplinarian. And after he yelled at her son and was like, he was just teasing with the daughter in the bathroom, like they playing around, and he's getting irritated because he's ready to get high, and so he's like, leave your sister alone. She's in the bathroom. She needs some privacy. He was like, the door is locked, so shut the fuck up. It doesn't matter. I don't know, who are you talking to?
Yes, Gloria said that he was too angry with that little boy about his sister in the bathroom. And see, I want to
in there.
I took it as
so they probably be around each other with no clothes on all the time.
And see, because he said you don't need to be. So that's why I took it as, oh, look at him making sure, the brother not messing with the sister no type of way. You know what I mean? I thought it was him being like caring and supervisory.
Nails.
The mama ain't say nothing.
Make sure she stay with who she's with. So don't look at no pen pals. Don't you ride past a prison. None of that shit. Trees, don't do it. The man is crazy. Something going on with him. He was too mad at that boy about like playing around. Shut the hell
behind the shade said.
What behind
the production asked him, was he okay too? Hollering at that boy.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't see. I missed that.
Oh, you didn't see where production? Are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah, they said. So they said, "Ho, is you cool?"
Look, he don't even know them kids' middle names.
Right.
Look, I used to get a room back there and mind these privacy.
He like the door is locked.
Okay, Gloria, that's a good point. She did. Now can I tell you what costs more than them both of them hotel rooms? Is that rent a car and that gas? Yeah, so I give you that. But even then, I don't think it's $1,000 worth. But I don't know, 6 hours, man. Don't get me wrong.
I mean, probably eating and stuff, restaurants and stuff. How long they was there?
She definitely gave them kids McDonald's.
And she probably brought him some get high. That's probably what he had to go back out to that car to get. She know he on that shit.
Oh my goodness.
What was her charges?
You know what? Let me go look it up. Well, hers was back in the day. It was like old charges.
Oh, okay.
They were like old charges. But look, let me go look it up. But you done with them, girl?
I'm done with them.
Hold on. So I know I synced it to you.
But while you looking that up, but it's going to show that the baby mama put Kirsten out the house.
Yeah, like, no, that is coming out
to take care of my kids or whatever. But I even though if I was the baby mama, I want to let my kids go. But why she didn't have his kids with her kids while she was coming up there?
I think somebody else asked that in the chat, and I was going to respond. I wouldn't have let her take my kids.
Yeah, I don't think the mother would have let them, but I mean, why she didn't offer that? Since you taking the kids to go there, and they friends, so. But she
that's true. Well, they supposed to be friends, but
yeah.
Damn it!
She like, girl, if you want him around your kids, you do that, okay? But he ain't about to be around my kids.
Okay, I'm gonna find it after I finish my part. All right, so then let's move over to this foolishness. I ain't gonna hold you. I like Felicia. Y'all might be saying bye, Felicia. I'm saying hi, Felicia. I like her.
Felicia.
Okay? And so, yeah, I think she cool. It's Rich that's the problem, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. So Felicia has brought Rich down to the boutique to take her shopping. Okay, spend that shit. Okay,
yeah, he said he ain't got that much to spend.
She said she need a
wardrobe. Get mad when he like what you mean? Like, I ain't got no money, sir? That's what you just said.
Right. So she don't care what it costs and feels like, he should get into it because this is her culture. She says Sicilian men, they take care of it.
Saving up for the day I come home.
Okay. And she was expecting that treatment from Rich. So then she gets a call from her manager, who's still locked up apparently, and tells her that, she need this money, okay, by tomorrow, because inflation is high and it's expensive out here. So in confessional, she admits she was juggling over 20 men, promising she'd come home to them so she could get that money, okay? And she said, but not only did she have a manager, she had an assistant and said she was running a whole organization. And I said, girl, well, you need to use that same thing and come out here and figure out how to build yourself up, okay?
Right, because how did you land on Rich?
And the only one that wasn't giving you nothing?
That part. So Rich is taken aback after hearing that she spoke to her manager and said, oh, so you still talking to other dudes? And Felicia lets him know, yeah, nigga, I need to survive. So Rich was like, hold on. But you over here pressing me about proof of a divorce, yet you talking to other niggas, okay?
And I still need it.
All right, that don't change. I need that money. So Felicia explains, okay, but I'm not with them people. And that's just conversation and finesse. And I said, well, at least she honest.
That I was doing when I was talking to you before. So what is the problem now?
And of course, he thinks
ain't giving me no money.
Exactly.
Right. And of course, he feels like that should have stopped when she got out. So
and you should have started giving me money.
Right. It's gonna stop when your shit take up, when you start. So when you pass go and I collected $200, then that will stop.
Right. So Rich thinks that Felicia's asking for proof is because she has her own guilty conscience from, being out doing her own thing. And she tells him, well, I am going to need that proof or we can't be together. And so then we see Rich go to hang out with the family. When I tell you that aunt really don't like him and they give her a little crawfish boy, I was like, okay, it would look good. I just can't mess with the heads. I ain't sucking nothing out of nothing.
The way I can tell you that Rich wouldn't been able to eat a damn potato. You're not eating anything here, sir. You ain't put in on nothing. You not. The only thing we see he paid for was that hotel room.
That's true. That's and for him and his homeboy, I'm sure. That part. So so Felicia said, Cecilia's are real serious about marriage, and if Rich ain't divorced, she might be disowned. So she asked Haley, can we talk real quick? Haley with the shits. So then they get Auntie Dia involved. And they like, how can we figure out how to, get proof that he's divorced? And she said, oh, don't worry about it. I'll go ask him. Can I tell you that is nails? I fear. Let her get another 25, 30 years on her. And it's bad because she's like that now.
What's crazy? When she did it, I was like, damn, that is something.
She absolutely told her you're mad about something
in the locks and don't be doing 15 hairstyles. Just make sure whatever you do, keep all one style. Okay.
Oh, I'm about to get cut off, boo. I'm getting cut off.
Are you? Have you ever thought about combing them out?
Pixie. I did think about that, but I was told it's better to cut them off just in case I want to get them reinstalled later. So
look, that was news to me. I said I didn't know you could just put them back in your head.
Yeah, you can get them crocheted back.
Oh, must be nice. But yeah, that is absolutely nails. I have actually stories where if I said I have a problem with somebody that's at a cookout in my backyard, Chanel would walk right up to him and address him and be like, yeah, I'm Teresa's sister and what? Like, she is absolutely that person.
And you sitting over there like.
And I'd be like, I just wanted to vent. You know what I'm saying? I ain't want a conference. I just wanted to vent.
You don't get a resolution just from venting.
So she go up to Rich and said, look, little boy, what you're not going to do is be playing with my niece's head top. And we need proof whether you divorced or not. And said, it's public record. We should be able to go look it up. And what's so wild is because it is, but why haven't y'all? Do you not know his last name yet? Do you what's keeping you from looking it up?
Right. And he just wouldn't be eating anything until we got the information. Quit asking and quit. What's her name? Felicia. Quit asking that damn girl for these side conversations. What the fuck are y'all in the Secret Service?
I would have just thought it was weird that he's making such a big deal out of it. Yeah, I can go look it up.
It's weird now that
don't be sending me on the wild goose chase for something that don't exist.
To talk about the same thing. He ain't got the proof. He need to prove. I need the proof. I don't believe him. Like Felicia, how many times you gonna have the same conversation? Either get it or not.
Okay.
It might not exist.
Yeah, because he wouldn't even be at the crawfish bowl.
That's what I'm saying. What am I going to look for if it don't exist? The fact that he's making such a big deal out of it is just weird.
They haven't even found his divorce decree for the young ass girl that he was just married to. So that means that, and I think the records only go back to like
the young ass girl.
20 or something like that. Her before she was even 21, and he was 31 at the time.
This is the ex.
So he has a wife.
Wait, this is the ex-wife.
Yeah,
The one that
we
he
don't
said
know,
he-
they don't know if it's the ex-wife because they haven't been able to find his divorce decree and they can't find his marriage certificate. And they said he have charges for pimping the hoes. So that means must be what Felicia get all this manager and all that shit. Manager means your pimp. Is Rich your pimp, Felicia?
Ooh.
Goes down.
Child. So then basically, Rich kind of brutally shrugs this off when Auntie Dia says something. And she lets her know, look, I ain't playing by my niece. And he was like, well, that sounds real weird. And in confessional, he said he feels like he's being played, that they would even think that he would operate like that. So production asked him, well, let's be clear. Are you divorced? And he's like, yeah, I'm divorced like a month. Okay. And so Rich feels triggered and he decides to unmic himself and walk off. And Felicia now feels like, she can't trust him. But it was somebody in the comments that had me giggling that said he ran. What is it? Joseph said the way I hollered when he ran off into the night like he was Batman.
No, his ass ran off like damn biscuit off of life. That's how he was running. He like Rich. He ain't going no damn where because his car in the damn driveway. Your other brother done blocked that mofo in. He won't be going. He'll be back. Shit. And that crawfish over there, he couldn't wait to get a hold of that crawfish. He like, I know this motherfucking line. He was ready to eat. He wouldn't have got nothing to eat on me.
I ain't with you, and I'm with you on that because that ain't cheap.
No, and
it's not. And all the crawfish they had, I know that wasn't cheap. Look, Definity says she don't want him. She don't. Gloria said, why does the family of felons care so much about his divorce?
About marriage. That's that.
They
so
said,
y'all
culture. They said it's their culture.
Oh, somebody said something about that too, which I actually, Felicia and her family act more Southern than Sicilian, right? Joseph, you said Felicia's cool, but I hate how she keeps bringing up Sicilian culture and how Sicilians are while trying to be in a relationship with a black man. You better say something. I like how you think, Joseph.
Look, Felicia said you better get into it.
Sicilian overnight.
She said you better get into it.
Okay. All right, let's move on to these. Let's move on to these.
Love don't cost a thing.
I should say love don't cost a thing. Oh, so yeah, like I said, y'all, they divorced. Spoiler alert.
Thank goodness.
Kaylee and Mike are divorced. She was popping her fish.
Peter
and
Griffin.
Apparently, everybody being
Peter Griffin.
Look, Tay, what made me laugh is because she made a post and she was talking ish like, oh, all y'all pick me's. And I was like, is she talking about me and Tay? Because we talk about how cute he is. Is that who she talking about?
He's too damn short for me. I don't want him to pick me either. But damn, over your little thin hair ass. Why you got that big ass gap in your hair?
Oh,
Kaylee.
Oh God,
Kaylee.
I was somebody to pick me, but she picked him out the jail.
Right. Talking about the damn pig. You the damn pig me, and he picked someone else.
Right.
His fine ass. Shit, I'll never let you forget that. He too short, but he is fine.
All right. So this chick starts off by saying she feels a little guilty about maxing out Michael's credit cards, but she feels justified because he kicked her mom out the house. She said they're going to meet up later for a date night, but I don't know how that's going to happen if her credit cards keep on declining. Who's this on? The cards ain't going to work.
Right.
So
you notice he didn't even really want to see her.
Uh-huh.
He like leave it at the front desk.
Exactly.
I would not be planning a date with nobody. I'd be like, oh, that's the energy? Okay, I'm gonna keep my money.
The bitches in here bought me a knee brace. It's not needed. Go on. You don't surprise me with no knee brace. Where my money? Surprise me with that. And she probably bought it with his damn money.
Right.
So she says she's excited because it's their first date, but she's also a little nervous because, he has the bank statement saying he probably done seen all her unnecessary spending. He sure has. She said it's important, but, it shouldn't be what their marriage is relying on. Clearly, you were wrong.
Okay.
All right. All right. Exactly. because he left that ass. And apparently he hurt himself, you know, on this truck that the debt contributed to. Okay. It has a lift on it and he hurt his knee. So she was going to drop him off a knee brace before
And she
heading
thought
to work.
she was doing something.
Huh?
She thought she was doing something.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, asked him if he can come out and get it. He was like, oh no, you can just drop it off the front. She was like, well, I was trying to see you. He's like, okay, well, I can see if I can come out. All right. And when he did, there was no embrace, no kiss, no nothing. She let him know. She was like, listen, I came all this way. I came out my way. He was like, all right, good job. That's the least you could do as my wife, since you did so many other things for yourself. Jesus Christ. Okay. And he brought up that, you know, she didn't do anything she promised him. Apparently, she told him she was going to get him a car, you know, pay off the credit card. And he was like, you know, it's not her responsibility to do it, but she told me she was going to do it. So she took that on.
Gloria's a fool.
What?
She said, I spent 40 grand, but I bought you a knee brace. Oh, and you know, he's not getting any money from the show. In their divorce decree, that's a part of it. He can't get any of the income that she got from this. He got to keep a car. She got to keep her new car. And then she gets to keep all the money from the show. I thought that was foul. I think that should be 50-50.
Mm-hmm. Who keeps the debt?
You know what? Let me go look at that.
Because
I think she might have tried to file bankruptcy.
Like $200 limits on them.
And you admitted on TV that you ran up my card, so we know the debt is yours.
I was gonna say.
So yeah, then he told her, you know, he ain't about to sit here and argue with her because he got to get ready for his job interview. All right. And said, you know, because I do what I say I'm going to do. All right. So she was like, are we still on for the date tonight? He was like, you know what? I'll let you know. Pookie. So then Michael's mom came to pick him up for the interview and noticed he was being a little bitchy. All right. He said he wasn't in a good mood and, you know, told her about how Kaylee got him in $42,000 in debt, but the math ain't mathing. And really, I could not even really pay attention to this lady with these little pigtails that she had in her head.
What mama be doing?
But she be on his head. I'm sick of that mama. X her off. Over there looking like damn Pepper Ann. I can't trust her.
Pepper Ann.
Child.
That's so bad.
Like, she be serious as hell. I would be like, mama, I would just pop that shit out. I will pop them damn ponytails.
Maybe her man like that schoolgirl look.
Huh?
I said maybe her man like that schoolgirl look. You know
he must do.
She might come up there and be like, I'm hot. Can you cool me down?
Girl, bye.
Look at the mama. I want to see what Michael Daddy look like. He must be fine as hell.
Because he ain't getting it from her, huh?
Michael, where's Paul at? Because your mama weird as hell. Yeah, yes, I would have a pair of scissors. I would cut them damn ponytail holders off her shit anytime I seen this hairstyle.
You're a little bit better than me with legal stuff. So I'm looking at it. It says the petition says notice to creditors. Does that mean something?
They sent something to the creditors, but what type of notice?
No, I don't know. It doesn't go into it. It just says notice to creditors, which makes me think that he might have tried to get rid of that debt in this divorce. I think he's the one that filed
off of everything. I think they said he took her name off of everything so that she couldn't go back on there and ring up no other debt. But I wonder why he just didn't have his mama open up the cards for him.
Right, since she already had an account, but
so yeah, now he feels like he really got to get, you know, a job so he can dig himself out of this hole that his wife done put him in. All right. Apparently they're going to go meet her dude, the mama's dude, Pat, who she's been dating for 6 years. And he ain't never even talked to. He like, well, why ain't never talked to him? She said, sir, that's your problem. You've been locked up for all this damn time. All right. And Pat owns an HVAC company where he's going to interview. And I'm like, sir, you are smashing his whole mama. Why are we doing an interview? Just give this man a job. He's talking about some, oh, I'm not going to take it easy on you. It's not going to be no favoritism. You're full of shit. Okay, you knocking down his mama. Give him the keys.
I don't think
he's gonna the keys to the castle and move on.
Nah, I think that he would treat him the same. He might not fire him as quickly, but
well, he told him to go get his driver's license and come back on Wednesday. All right. So he jumps in the car, told his mama, I got the job. We just got to go get my license. So she's like, all right, cool. I got your debit card that got your $14K on it. It's a joint account. It's good and ready to go. It's activated. You got your money. So he gets to the DMV talking about how he had $6,000 in fines. Okay. But Kaylee paid $5,000 and he only got $1,000.
I wonder when they filmed this.
Like comes back out 30 minutes later, $6,000 in the hole because she ain't paid nothing.
Nada.
Okay? He said ain't nobody show up for nothing. Ain't nobody paid nothing. Ain't nobody told him nothing. All right. He had to pay the $6,000 to get his license back. Okay. So almost half that man's money.
He was on fire. If Kaylee would have been there, it would have been a DV situation. Yeah. He was on fire.
I don't think she'll be going on that date.
And they rolled that footage back of her saying that she paid $5,000. She's talking about
where's this 40K coming from? Because listen, look, he gonna be like, yeah, I'm not going on that goddamn date with you tonight.
He's not gonna go that night, but he is gonna meet up with her, and I think that is because
we don't know. That could have been before because they keep playing around with it. We don't know when the day gonna come.
The reason I asked, I wonder when this was shot, was because we remember that Dia said it was New Year's Eve when they were filming her. So I wonder, he filed for divorce November of 2025. So I wonder if this is prior to that, like, you know, they filming him in different segments. And I wonder if this is prior to that. And this is what.
Oh, yeah, because it's sunny as hell here, wherever the hell they at.
Well, they're in
so it's always
where?
Like that.
Arizona. They're in Arizona. So yeah, Arizona kind of high.
Look at mama. You ain't got another picture switch.
I can't. You can't keep looking at the mama.
Look at them. I cannot.
And these tiny little ponytails.
Yeah, she just looks like a fool, a complete fool.
But no, I wonder if this was the offset to him being like, you know what, and pulling the trigger and being like, you know what, I need a divorce because I can't do this. This ain't for me.
I'm trying to think. When did he get? Did you see his release date?
That's a good point. Look, I'll go back and find it. I follow too many damn sites that be telling me all the little tea. But I can go back and find it for sure.
No, that's right. After they got out of jail, you know what? He filed for it shortly after because didn't he say something like in the summertime, like they make money, like they make real bank? And I know it's hot in Arizona all the time, but
right.
He said in the summertime, which means that it wasn't summer right then. So it probably was sometime in the fall, and that's only like a month or so since he got out, right?
Right.
So he didn't get him a couple months. You got Midnight Train to Georgia.
I
got to go.
I can't with you. But yeah, y'all, thank y'all so much for joining the panel for another round of foolishness that is the love after the lockup. Tay, what you got going on this week, girl?
I got some tea for the court cases this week and tomorrow. And I still ain't doing no hair videos because, you know, we had the little power outage, but even though it was 5 days after, but I digress. Mind your business.
It look good though. It still look good.
Thank you.
Even if you did it in the dark, it's still
I
good.
do new hair videos. Okay, y'all get some new stuff. Okay, and that's what I got going on.
And yeah, y'all, we gonna really try hard. We gotta do some talking. I'm gonna try to finally get y'all to polygamous this week. Things are a little bit slower. Y'all stay tuned. I am catching up, getting caught up, and I'm proud of myself with my Beyond the Gate. So I'm getting closer. So hopefully I can at least even out by the end of this week. And yeah, y'all. Raising Canaan. I'm gonna do Raising Canaan tomorrow with VKJ. So make sure you check us out around probably this time frame, 9 o'clock or so. Make sure you tune in. And yeah, y'all just keep your notification bells on, because you never know when we're gonna pop up and show ninjas. You know what I'm saying? And we appreciate the love and support. So make sure that y'all like,
comment,
and subscribe,
and hit the notification bell.
and make sure you're following us, both channels, all the channels on all the platforms. Okay, y'all. We love y'all. Have a good night. Have a beautiful week. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Mm-hmm.